Baba Mohbad tún ní tètè máa sá lọ. Put the two together. This thing, ọwọ́ ti kan wọ́, it is connected. It is a chain. It is a chain. Ìwọ provoke, ìwọ pe nurse, ìwọ ṣe, ìwọ sin. It is the division of labor ni. They finished that guy. Division of labor. Why was it that he said that he was sending messages to Wunmi? Do you understand? He did not have any other person in that house to communicate with. Yet, he got to know that Mohbad was dead before they even announced it online. And he was calling the father, Alpha, Tony. Before he came up online, he already knew that Mohbad had died. There is a connection. Who told Prime Boy? Who told Prime Boy? It is still I want to want just share. I want not suffer pé ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. It don't happen. It don't happen. This is a guy that has been envied. And see, let me tell you something. Women, if you don't have God, you need to have God. You need to have discerning spirit. You need to have discerning spirit. You cannot just be like that. You cannot be ordinary in this world. You can't be ordinary. I'm sorry to say this. Wunmi, if you were spiritual, see around sorrow fún ẹ, there are some things that you just say, rárá, mi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Rárá, ẹ má pè kíní kan, jẹ́ ká yá bí báyìí. Rárá, ìwọ náà dìde, jẹ́ ká lọ sí bí báyìí. There are some things to yẹ pé a máa ń ṣe àwọn ẹ máa sọ pé ṣé ẹni ní mental problem ni, but you have discerning spirit. You need to be strong in the spirit. Imagine she was busy on the celebrate. Why was it that ìgbà tó lóun fẹ́ celebrate 50 months birthday ọmọ ẹ̀ 50 months tọ́mọ ẹ̀ tó bí ọmọ òun ni wọ́n strike ẹ̀? Because they knew that she was going to be all over the place. Because
going to be busy. She's going to be busy, very busy, yeah, and carried away.
Now, one shake gbogbo friend. You don't even know. Oh more. Bóyá ní time tó ń ṣe fried rice o ṣì. Bóyá wọ́n ti fẹ́ nǹkan sọ́kọ ẹ lójú. Bóyá kan ṣe gun ní kíní kan. You don't know. How can you even be so careless that you leave a stranger with your husband? Why would you leave a stranger with your husband? You don't know. You were careless. You were careless physically. You were careless spiritually. You are not sensitive in the spirit. Even the time carried the wash, at the time that the lady even entered the house, you were not even sensitive. There was a collaboration láàrin gbogbo wọn. Unfortunately, Prime Boy àti kí lorúkọ bọ̀gẹ́lẹ́dì yẹn, Prime Boy àti Spence had an opportunity. They were put in the same cell. They were visited by the same people. They were able to make sure they tighten up
the father himself.
Exactly. They were able to tighten up everything. Not John Solan and the information they were going to leak out, what they were going to say, they were able to tighten things up by themselves. So somebody wrote all the narratives. So we're going to pick the first one. That pick was 72 hours, Abby. Can somebody please go there so that we know the next one?
And also, before you move on, I'm sorry. Okay. Why did Prime Boy was at the location of the burial? Why didn't he get down and go pay his friend last respect? If nothing happened on Sunday at the location they had the concert. And also, why to fi jẹ́ wípé Wunmi ni Prime Boy pè láti lọ gbé báàgì ẹ̀? Kí ló ṣe tí ò lè pọ̀ àwọn tó kù nínú ilé? Kí ló ṣe spending? Kí ló ṣe dàróṣà? Kí ló ṣe àwọn tó kù bí àdúrà? Kí ló tí ò lè pè kankan nínú wọn?
Aha.
Right? And also, no, Prime Boy, nígbà tí ọmọ tó gbọ́ pé ọmọ kú tán, kí ló tí ò lè pè dàróṣà láti béèrè pé ṣé òótọ́ nìkan tí mò ń gbọ́?
Ó ṣe jẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀.
Ó ṣe jẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀ ló ń pè lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta nígbà tó dàjà. Tó tún fẹ́ dé Lẹ́kí, àtó tún dé Lẹ́kí, ó tún tún pè láti béèrè pé ṣé lóòótọ́ ni ṣé wá ti ṣe o. Kí ni reason tí ò ṣe pé àwọn yòókù tó yẹ kí bàbá ẹ̀ ló ń pè? allegedly a tún gbọ́ wípé lórí stage yẹn gangan lọ́jọ́ Sunday yẹn nígbà tán bá tí Primeboy àti Mohbad jà tán àdúrà àti Darosha wọ́n tún lé Primeboy lọ ìgbà yẹn ni àdúrà lòun fọwọ́ gbá Primeboy tóun fìlì nǹkan lára ẹ̀ wípé ìgbà tóun gba ara òun ò wá okay for few minutes or hours afterwards tóun gba tóun fi ń kìlọ̀ fáwọn yòókù kò sẹ́ni tó lè sọ pé bóyá nu ilé ni o bóyá láàrin ọ̀nà bóyá nu mọ́tò bóyá lórí ọ̀kadà bóyá àgbà tó fẹ́ step in sínú hospital ló kú kò sẹ́ni tó lè sọ because Wunmi go lè announce ọkọ ẹ̀ pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ti kú it will take a professional person a doctor or a nurse. ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ léléyìí kò sí point bí wọ́n ṣe forensic kankan bí kankan that's it for me.
Nínú ayé ṣẹ́ wàá pàmà. Aya.
Ọ̀gá tí bọ́lá tún dé bọ́lá tún já sí. Ẹ ṣé lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n náà bá píópíó nu tọ́ílẹ̀tì.
Tátú ni.
Wọ́n máa ní mo jìyà lórí ọmọ mà tó lá píópíó nínú tọ́ílẹ̀tì kan.
Ta ni mo jìyà lórí? Josie.
Josie.
Tí mo bàbá tó jìyà lórí ọmọ náà.
Ó lá píópíó nu tọ́ílẹ̀tì òun àti ta ni.
Píópíó nu tọ́ílẹ̀tì àbà tó ń gbọ́ yẹn látànà báyìí.
Wọ́n àtàrà mi ká ni.
Wọ́n ní lady kan nínú stúdíò Ògúnfe ni o we don't know how far it's true.
Ó máa true náà.
Mo jìyà lórí ọmọ ni.
Ó ga ọ.
Ìyẹn náà sì ń bára wọn kàn án sìn.
Mi wà lè wá sọ.
Ẹ mọ kọ́tẹ́mì fi lè sọ pé bóyá irọ́ ni ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wípé màtí Mohbad ṣàìsí màmá sọ pé bàbá fẹ́ wá sùn sílé àwọn ṣe rántí táyè bá gàgbà lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn bàbá máa lá píópíó.
Mo jìyà lórí ọmọ ò lè sùn kẹ́rán sùn nìyẹn o.
Ò lè sùn kẹ́rán sùn o bí wọ́n bá ti wà nílẹ̀ báyìí kó lálẹ́ ni o kò sáyè ìtúrẹ́ mọ́sùn o.
Ihò gbúdọ̀ wà lára ògiri.
Bí mo jìyà lórí ọmọ bá rí tẹ́dí bí ẹ̀ tó jojú kíní ó lè tì bọ̀.
Ọmọ pàṣẹpàṣẹ ni kó láti ní wò.
Ìyá lórí ọmọ kí ló dé báyìí? Ó ga ọ.
Oh my God.
We still await their own autopsy báyìí.
Mo.
Pathologist Ìbàràpá.
Honestly, people is suyan. So nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ni pé èèyàn kan sọ àwọn points gbogbo nǹkan bí tó ń lò on the other side get any end list I want debunk it, you understand? So the person said about 72 hours also you get. So we're now saying that we now spoke about 72 hours. But lè sọ wípé death èèyàn you get 72 hours ni. Because èèyàn lè ṣe nǹkan èèyàn míì lè forí gbá láti kékeré tó yẹ pé 20 years after ní yẹ pé orí gbá ẹ̀yìn ṣe máa pa. Ẹlòmíì weeks after, ẹlòmíì months after, ẹlòmíì lè ní internal bleeding kó má jẹ́ straight ló máa pa. You know, so you cannot narrow the death of somebody down to 72 hours. Ẹlòmíì dẹ̀rẹ̀ moment yẹn ni ikú yẹn dé bí ẹni tó l'accident is that moment gbam ó dẹ̀ lọ, you know.
No be from bathroom Islam. Definitely kò ló give up ní tó forí gbá bathroom.
So a lot of things. Kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? Abacha. Ó jẹ apple ó dẹ̀ kú.
Àbí?
It was not orchestrated that same day, but apple tó jẹ lọ́jọ́ yẹn ló pa. For all you care, whatever happened to Mohbad might have been orchestrated 2 years before that time. The opportunity ó ṣí sílẹ̀ ni wọ́n dẹ̀ lò straight.
Exactly.
So you cannot narrow things down to 72 hours. It's not possible.
Okay, so tell báwo náà tún ṣe get 72 hours àbí? Maybe they were screaming 48 or 24 hours.
Even that 72 hours, bàbá ẹ̀ náà wá rí, bàbá ẹ̀ náà wá kí.
Wọ́n change ẹ̀ nítorí pàtí sọ pé bàbá wà lára 72 hours. Wọ́n wá reduce ẹ̀ sí 48, 24 hours.
Yeah. Oh, really? So they were talking. So the second part that I want to mention is forensic. Guys, tell us the next one. Oh, Tamashi after forensic. So if they are talking about, forensic.
DNA is a motive.
So they are talking. The next one. Okay. So they are talking about forensic. So which Bosimida has spoken about forensic? Are you telling me? If you are going to say that, oh, they should lock up the crime scene, what do you mean by crime scene? Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ crime scene ṣá? Ṣé wọ́n sọ fún yín pé wọ́n yìnbọn fọ́ lórí ni? Àbí?
Their narration, because they already have a story in their head, don't see project. So they are working with that story. So what sorry, what they need in their head in this cabin story? Sure, you know. That is why they that place as a crime scene, because they already have that story prepared. You know, what on movie camera and all that. Want to set it. So what if to start them total that's the crime scene. But it is in their head. Psychosis only imagine that.
Yeah. So I thank you very much for that. So at the end of the day, so if you are talking about forensic, if you're talking about forensic, you're talking about crime scene. There's little. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé wọ́n sọ wípé an unknown person came into the house and stabbed him and killed him or shot him, they can come to the house and start thinking, oya, ṣé ID card jábọ́ lára ẹ̀, àbí fìlà jábọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, níbo ló ń gbà wọlé, ṣé rúfù ló gbà wọlé ni, àbẹ́kùlé ló gbà wọlé, ṣé kinní kan ni, you know. But this one is straightforward. The nurse injected him. The nurse did not run away. In fact, they held the nurse. As at the time they called Baba Mohbad and told him that his son was dead, and he said, "Come and gbé body lole." They told him, "Ati di nurse mu sílẹ̀ kíni ká ṣe, a fẹ́ gbé lọ police station akaka pọlọ́pàá fún." He said, "Ẹ filẹ̀ kó máa lọ." So now tell me, for Joseph Lafaloba that to tell them that they should release the nurse, that the nurse should go. The same Joseph Aloba said Prime Boy should run away. The same Joseph Aloba was visiting Spending. You guys tell me, what is the connection between Joseph Aloba, the nurse, Prime Boy, and Spending? Somebody tell me. What exactly is the connection? I don't want to believe what I'm thinking. Because if we are talking about, you know, whatever happened, and I shouldn't think that, oh, you keep buying your body for you.
You better don't say you don't want to believe what you are thinking.
What's the common factors here? The one person who is a mutual friend to all of them we just mentioned.
Joseph Aloba.
Someone that can actually come online and tell you.
Spending, Prime Boy, and Nurse. Who is a mutual friend among all of them? Presumably. Naira Marley.
Yeah.
So that's the answer to your question.
Yeah. True. So if you guys are talking about the police did investigation, you see, if for me, I will give kudos to the police because they acted promptly.
Not kudos.
Okay. Kudos. Not kudos. So, because they acted promptly, they interrogated the wife. I heard they interrogated the wife so many times because she kept on going to Panty. I heard how frustrating it was for her because only she interview Eleni, interrogate Eleni. We all came out to fight for justice. Let me tell you the truth. If you guys don't know, they interrogated the driver of the Prado. The picture of the Prado, glass here 4. They know. You guys are saying, Wumilombaja. Are you stupid? So, Wumitombaja ko baja nile. Kò já sílẹ̀ ńlé pé má tẹ̀lé mi lọ party. Má tẹ̀lé mi lọ sí show. Ó ṣe wáyé pé gbà tó parí show lòun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Sinja. If you, as in, kíyàn apply sense ní bíbí. The picture of the Prado is there. Is part of the investigation. The people that owns the only for a long time, they even parked the Prado at the police station because they requested for it. The person tó máa san damages fún Oni Prado òun ló ti kú yẹn o. Because he was supposed to pay for it. What are you guys talking about that the police did not work? The police did not work. The police worked. They even interrogated the 2 hospitals that they took him to. They called for the arrest of Naira Marley. They called for the arrest of Sam Larry, the people that bullied him. They arrested the nurse. They arrested Spending. They interrogated everyone. So what exactly are you guys talking about? You guys are saying Wunmi is not talking, Wunmi is not talking, Wunmi is not talking. Wunmi spoke to the police when the police asked her. Kò ń ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló máa ṣorí burúkú tí Josi ṣe ń ṣe. Kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló máa ṣòṣì tí Josi ṣe ń ṣe. Wunmi spoke. She spoke. When they were going to do the corona inquest, this is a girl that, with the help of the people around her, ani etekama surround arawa pẹ̀lú èèyàn gidi, took her to Falana. Falana already also said Mohbad had been with him before, but he did not go back. See, some of you will go to the hospital, mama suffer high blood pressure. You will not go back and do investigation. This is Mohbad. People are shouting, petition, petition, petition. He wrote a petition to the Nigerian police and they told him to come back. They acted on his petition. They called the people in question. Mohbad did not go back. Whose fault is it? Is it my fault? Is it your fault? Is it the police's fault? No, it is not any of us fault. It is Mohbad's fault. Why didn't Mohbad go back? O petition you wanted to bere shele lori and they needed you to be there. He did not go back. Forget about him being afraid. Why did he tell the police? Did he tell the police for telling sake? Did he tell the police so that it would just be on record? He told the police so that they could act on it. Why did he go to the police if he didn't want to follow up? Why? He went to Falana, the people that could help him. He went to Falana. Fals Lomulo, sort of Falana. He still, he did not go back. Was Sam Larry with Falana? Was Naira Marley with Falana? He didn't even go back to Falana. He didn't go back. His mother said, Jekaloba Oba Ikorodu, Jekaloba Kinikon. He did not. His fear, I understand, his fear swallowed him up. His fear swallowed him up. And the people that are supposed to encourage him, Shebe ino le man sọ wípé ṣebí Wunmi we go and remarry ṣebí kíní kan ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bí ọmọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bí ọmọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bí ọmọ I'm not exonerating àti ìyá àti bàbá. Shebe sọ pé Mohbad is a boy, Mohbad is an imbecile. Abi ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bí ọmọ, especially the man that is in his life, the man that understood a lot of things, the man that knew Naira Marley. What did you do about it? This boy was afraid. He needed help. Mélòó ni ìyàwó ẹ fẹ́ ṣe? Mélòó lọmọ kékeré fẹ́ ṣe? Don't forget. Olóyún inú oyún ló wà. After oyún ó bímọ. After kíní kan ń tọ́mọ. Ó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Mélòó ló fẹ́ ṣe? Mélòó? I'm not faulting.
Ìgbà tó lóyún. Ṣé rántí pé wọ́n na òun àti ọkọ ẹ̀, wọ́n na oyún mọ́ nínú tó ń lé wọn káàkiri. Kí lẹ tún fẹ́ kó ṣe? Tó bá jẹ́ yín ṣe lè dúró.
Àbí? So, yeah, people are just saying, why didn't they? So, now, you are saying, well, why didn't they arrest Wunmi? So, and I'm going to put it to you. Why should they arrest Wunmi? Why should they arrest Wumi? That what? Kini Wumi she? Kini Wumi she? I want to know. Is it a crime for you to be there in the house? Is it a crime? When did it become a criminal offense for a woman to be there? Pass out. When did it become a crime for a woman to be in the house? Why did it become a crime? You guys brought out a voice note when Mohbad was presenting himself as Omokomo. I'm sorry to use this word, but I'm not going to put words, I'm not going to mince words. Mohbad was talking, was saying Orishirishi, was doing this. He lacked regard for his mother, for his wife. Ìwà yẹn náà ló jẹ́ kó bọ́lẹ̀ ní party tó lọ ń jà ní party odidi celebrity òun for glass. I'm sorry, but I have to spell it the way it is. I have to. So now you're now bringing up that same voice note. You're bringing up MFA. You're bringing up that same voice note. Láti máa sọ yìí pé tó bá pa mí o, tó bá pa mí o, ṣó dẹ̀ ni wọ́n ni. Tẹ́ bá pa mí o.
Ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn, wọ́n wà ní wọn.
Ìwọ kùnrin, wọ́n fẹ́ pa ẹ́, o wà nínú ilé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Tó bá yẹ pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ fẹ́ pa ẹ́ náà tó tọ́, o wà nílé pẹ̀lú ẹjọ́ ń lọ party, ẹjọ́ ń jẹ, ẹjọ́ ń ṣe. Àbá rí fọ́tò fídíò ẹ̀ ibi tó ti ń ràmàlà fún, a rí fídíò ibi tó ti ń pọnmọ, a rí gbogbo ẹ̀, ó fẹ́ pa ẹ́, ó fẹ́ pa. Why are you being petty? I'm sorry, Mohbad, I know you're in heaven right now, but why were you petty? We're just petty.
And I'm sorry, that voice record, like MFM said, téèyàn bá fẹ́ analyze kìíní yẹn. In fact, òkú ọ̀run gan máa jẹgba níbi tó wà. Because kò sí regard kankan whatsoever fún ìyàwó tó fẹ́ kó tún máa bú ìyá tó bí ọmọ yẹn kó tún máa rán sílé. Kó máa bú ìyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ kó máa bú kan ní ẹ ṣé ìyá ẹ̀ ní bí ẹ ti máa ń ṣe ìdílé yín yẹn mẹ́rin náà ti rojọ́ fún ẹ pọ́n pàǹdílé wọn.
Exactly.
Tí ẹ máa fẹ́ tì ká bọ́nú kinní yẹn gbogbo yín ẹ̀ ní rọrùn sùn lálẹ́ yìí. Ẹ máa fún ẹkún tílẹ̀ máa fi mọ́ ni but ó ti kú náà.
Tó bá yẹ pé yes, which is true. Tó tọ́ dẹ̀ ló ní ó máa ní mental because in the real sense anyway tó bá yẹ pé tí a ṣe ń ṣe tipẹ́ nìyẹn a gbọ́ pé ọkọ ìyàwó mi ò kú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ Karimo ọkọ ẹ̀ kú.
Àwọn méjèèjì ló wà láyé bàbá Karimo bàbá Wùmí.
Do you understand?
Wọ́n wà láyé. So what are you now saying?
Do you get? So ọkùnrin mélòó náà ti pa ní ìdílé Wùmí?
Ọjọ́ pé wọ́n gangan ló ní regard. Wọn kọ ẹ dáadáa ló fi máa ń yí. Kẹ́lẹ́mẹ̀ tó máa bú ìyàwó àti àwọn fámìlì ìyàwó ẹ. Ká sọ tọrọ ká gbẹnu kúrò ń bẹ jàre.
O bú ẹni tó bímọ fún ẹ, o bú títí tí o tún mú ìyá ẹ mọ́. So obviously, when we say that this guy was on the street, he was brought up on the street. Àwọn ọmọ tó bá raise on the street wọn kì í lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nísìn àwọn ọkùnrin ọmọ náà léyàwó wọn kúrò lé wọn léyàwó wọn kúrò àwọn lè dánmọ́tọ́ mo lè dánmọ́tọ́ ẹ tọ̀tọ̀kùtọ̀ sílẹ̀ kò fún yín nísìmí lọ́jọ́ iwájú ẹ ló fò.
Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀gbọ́n nígbà tí wọ́n ti baálẹ̀ tó ní pé wọ́n bàbá Mohbad fẹ́ wá sí lóru ó ní ṣe bó mọrú ọmọ tó bí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ so that is to tell you pé Mohbad náà fún rẹ̀ kò ń ṣe ọmọ tó really jẹ́ ọmọ tó gbọ́ràn náà.
Ṣé ọmọ tó gbọ́ràn máa ń ṣe yahoo?
Ó ń ṣe ọmọ tó really gbọ́ràn tá a bá ní pé bó ṣe wá ń pọ̀ tí ẹbí ẹ pé Mohbad arìndín ní dèdèrìn tí ẹ ní dọ̀dọ̀yọ̀ ní dídájì ní
angel tí ò ní kankan tó jẹ́ saint perfect person.
Ẹni pé òun kò mẹ no saint ni Mohbad ó máa ń nà wù mí.
Ṣé kò mú gbó ni? Ṣé kò mú gbogbo kinní yẹn ni?
Gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ń fa pàlú tó ń ṣe kinní. Ọmọ nìyẹn ṣé mo tó yẹ kí pásítọ̀ tọ́ nìyẹn. Bàbá ẹ̀ tí
wọ́n bá fẹ́ kọ̀ jẹ́ máa ké kú ni
ọlọ́run. Wọ́n ní ká ṣẹ́ni bọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad gan-an. Ó gá tún tọ̀ nínú sàárè tó wọ́n ké wọ́n sí. Ọ̀yọ́ kọ̀ wọ́n pé kákọ̀ fi respect sí pé àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣòkú ọ̀run bí yamayama tẹ́kọ̀ wá sọ di ẹgbẹ́ ni pé saint ni wòlíì ni bàbá ẹ̀ wòlíì lòun.
Nínú ayé má bínú ṣe bí Mohbad lọ lórí ilé.
Ó fa kókè ó ń fa gbádá ó ń fa gbó.
ṣebí Mohbad ló lórí ilé kílé tó ń gbà kí bàbá ẹ̀ máa gbálẹ̀ wá sínú ilé ẹ̀ tó ìwọ ti níyàwó títí ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ń tí wọ́n ti fa bàbá àti ìyá ẹ̀ papọ̀ kí ni reason tó fi bẹ̀.
bàbá ẹ̀ lè máa sọ fún ẹ pé mò ń ṣe
bàbá ẹ̀ lójú pé kó má gbẹjọ pẹ̀lú wálé mọ́ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí àtẹ́pẹ́ èèyàn kọ́kọ́ ló ń gbọ́ come on man.
ọmọ gidi náà rán lọ school tí ò lọ sí school tó wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ṣe daddy I am sorry gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú bọ́n ṣe máa ṣe daddy I am sorry kiri.
ilé ti làbà lálẹ́ yìí daddy I am sorry ẹ bẹ fẹ́ ẹ máa fẹ́rí sí kiri yẹn jọ.
fẹ́ múlẹ̀ àbí ṣé gbogbo èèyàn ló rán ọmọ lọ school tó gbọ́dọ̀ wọ́n lọ tọ́mọ ẹ lọ school ó ṣe daddy I am sorry ẹ wá lọ́mọ gidi nìyẹn ó tún wá ní ó tẹ kíní tó máa ń tẹ̀ ó wá kówó wálé.
dádì ni wọ́n ti nà mí tó ẹja máa lọ lé
níbo ló ti ní gbogbo
ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọ́n ti nà mí tó ẹja máa lọ lé
nínú àkáǹtì ìyáyàwó ẹ̀ náà kówó sílẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ kò lù ní òpó ní ọ̀dọ̀ yọ ní ajá kọ́ ni.
nínú àkáǹtì ìyáyàwó ẹ̀ ló ń kówó sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ní girlfriend tó sanwó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì fún bó ló ti rí yẹn ṣó jí ni. ọmọ bá yín fẹ́ lójú Mohbad gan ya máa wò ní níbi tó wà ní. ẹ wá gbé question láti 2 years ago ẹ wá gbé títẹ̀ ẹ sọ pé kí ọmọ gidi kan ló máa bú ìyàwó ẹ̀ tá máa bú ìyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ àti bàbá ìyàwó ẹ̀ lé.
fídíò mẹ́tẹ̀ kí ni voice note yẹn wà very very degrading.
nínú ayé ilé ló ti ń kọ́ṣọ́ ròde bàbá ọmọ gan fún rẹ̀ kí ló sọ nínú ayé kí ni bàbá ọmọ sọ pa bàbá ìyàwó ó ní yẹn bàbá yẹn kàn ṣe bíi kinní ni wọ́n káṣọ ọ̀bọ̀ ọlọ́run ló lanu kalẹ̀ báyìí ló ń wòran ó dẹ̀ gbá mi blọ́ọ̀kì ó blọ́ọ̀kì náà bàbá kí ló sọ ṣe bá rẹ̀ lárí yẹn pé òun náà ẹnu tiẹ̀ náà jáwáyé ẹnu ò dúró ẹnu jẹ́ láì fọ́dà láìsàn ni tí ó tán ṣe wá ṣe wá tó yín.
obìnrin ṣe àmọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad náà ní regard fòbìnrin because regard fòbìnrin kò ní máa kóyà kò ní máa
kó mẹ́rin nígbà tó ń pààrọ̀ aṣọ.
rí bí ẹni pé the normal thing làwọn ṣe lè bá obìnrin wí ẹ lè sọ̀rọ̀ sóbìnrin bó ṣe wù yín ẹ̀yin ló lórí ilé olófin ní right tó ní gọ̀tà sí gba ọmọ lọ́wọ́ obìnrin tó lé obìnrin jáde tí ò lè kọ́ ọmọ lọ so mentality yẹn ló fi sórí Mohbad náà tó bá ṣe pé amúnibú ni ẹran bí yẹ ká má buwú mi náà fúnra rẹ̀ tó lajú ẹ̀rọ gọ̀dọ̀rọ̀gọ̀dọ̀ lẹ̀ ó ní àwọn kan tó sọmọ lórúkọ tó jẹ́rù gbogbo ẹ̀ ń jì wọ́n kó ṣì dànù jọ.
Honestly, you know the funniest thing tí Mohbad ṣe ń ṣe rádaràda yẹn bàbá ẹ̀ tún ṣì ń rí Mohbad bí ẹni pé ó tún ti ń gbọ̀n fóbìnrin pẹ̀lú tó ṣe ń ṣe rádaràda tó ń búyà ìyàwó tó ń búyàwó.
ìgbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé kò máa really máa nà dáadáa òun sì máa ń show love ṣe pé òun sì máa ń show a little bit of love nǹkan táwọn bàbá Mohbad ò lè ṣe pé màá wá ra kinní kan fóbìnrin bóyá yẹn náà tún máa kó máa sọ pé òun máa ń wáìnì wùn mí á lóun òun ti wáìnì ìbọ̀ lára kó lè sọ̀rọ̀ òun ṣe bí ẹ pé òun jọ rẹ̀ ẹ̀ so kó lè mú dáadáa wọ́n máa rò sí pé ó tún ó ṣe báyìí fún ẹ wọ́n máa rò pé tóun ò lè ṣe fóbìnrin ọmọ yìí ti ń dìdìrín o ọmọ yìí ti ń mọ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ o gbogbo àwọn tó bá gbé èso tó tọra wa jáde má ẹ̀kọ́ sí ilé yàrá yé Ọlọ́run.
àmì o yárọ́bí o àmì o.
ẹ tún máa gbọ́ o wọ́n tún wá sọ wípé mẹ̀fẹ̀mẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n tún wá sọ wípé Mohbad fẹ́ ju Liam sínú òkun lọ́nà ẹ wá ná tí kì bá ṣe wípé ẹ jẹ́ kí n assume let me assume what you are saying is true. It means that Mohbad has mental problem. Kí ọmọ
mental problem Mohbad go ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ṣe nìyẹn tó fi lè wá sínú brain ẹ láti sọ pé ó fẹ́ ju ọmọ kókó sínú obi.
Ó ti pẹ́ tó ti ń ju èèyàn sómi.
The table you have broken. The table has fallen yakata.
Tó apààyàn ni Mohbad.
Tó bá wá ṣàpàyàn. Kí ló fẹ́ rò débẹ̀ pé lóòótọ́ àtẹ̀wé ní àtọmọ ọlọ́mọ àtọmọ ẹni kọ́lọ́ máa fi kàn wọ́n yàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wá ní kan tó wá kù tó máa ṣe ni kó fẹ́ lọ jù sómi wọ́n wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọ́n ti pààyàn rí nìyẹn.
tó wà ní right sense a fẹ́ jùyàn kan sínú omi a fẹ́ jù lọ kó kú dànù àdẹ́pọ̀ náà ti ṣe rí ìyẹn náà.
ní àwọn méjèèjì sọ̀kalẹ̀ nínú mọ́tò lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé ẹ lè bá mi délé ẹ lè tẹ̀lé káwọn èèyàn kan sì máa bèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kó ní aṣọ ọmọ kìdí kan ló gbé tẹ̀lé mi aṣọ ọmọ kìdí kan ni so ní tó wá sí mind ẹni pé kò lọ ju ọmọ sódò ẹ wá ní àyàn pé kò ní skọ́yìn lórí.
ọmọ tó ti love tó ti ṣe so kò kàn tiẹ̀ wá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ yẹn pé kàn tiẹ̀ sọ wípé kò kì í ṣọmọ ẹ̀ inú odò ló dẹ̀ kù tó máa jù sí àbí. so definitely ó ti ya wèrè definitely ìgbà tó ń ṣe yahoo yẹn ó ti pẹ́ tó ti ń jùyàn sómi.
kéèyàn sọ mi apààyàn ni Mohbad náà o.
Ìjọba yà fọ́. Kudu sùn yìí nínú ayé.
Àwọn àkùkù mọ̀ bàwá náà tún ní ká bá wọn.
We know they are lying now, but they want to claim they are stupid. So we want to show them that we can also analyze everything. Abi?
How old you are?
This whole thing was about what killed Mohbad. It wasn't about anybody's character. It was Mr. Loba who started bringing character traits to this.
If Baba should be questioned, bí àntorí pé ó fẹ́ claim ọmọ ló ṣe lu ọmọ ẹ̀ àmọ́ and ìbèrè lọ́wọ́ mi kí ló ṣe máa sọ pé kọ́ lo àtọ̀ ọ̀hún fi ṣe DNA. Does that make sense? Kọ́ lo titi ẹ̀ àgbìmọ́ ní kọ́ lo sample titi ẹ̀ fi ṣe DNA. Àtọ̀ sample titi ẹ̀ people can lie ó ṣe mo mọ̀ pé ẹni jókòó síbi tí kí ló dé tí bàbá ṣe ní pé his own sample is what they should use. And Bukky Jesse ọmọ òṣìṣẹ́ sọ pé if Wunmi did not want to use Baba sample, then they should forget about the DNA. No DNA will be done because Baba has done his own with Mohbad. That Mohbad is his biological son. So therefore, yeah, that is why we are not there when they do that. We are not there now. That Wunmi must choose Josie's sample. Make that make sense to me.
And we all know that Baba Mohbad did not do any DNA. We all know that is a lie.
Hello, fine, Mohbad. Baba sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. What exactly are you asking? Tell me. What exactly? Tell me. What exactly are you asking us now? What exactly do you want to know? Do you think we are lying? All
these things that Baba Mohbad has said, there's evidence of it on the internet.
Light on ló wà níbi bíbá. Tẹ́ bá ti ń ṣe light on ló máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ló máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Light on lélẹ̀.
Ó ti fi kọ́mẹ̀ntì lọ́dọ̀ àpòlà sí ríjọ́ kan tó ní light on, this is light on. Mọ́mí light on ni àlọ́ fáìn wọn.
Light on ni light on ìwọ ni. Just tell us what is
Lórí fèsì ẹ̀ mọ́.
No, kò lè wá ìgbà tí wọ́n ti balẹ̀ jẹ́. Àná wá pèèyàn kan lórí burúkú mi balẹ̀ ni. Mi ò tí ì mẹ́tọ́ pèlè lórí burúkú bọ́.
Òun náà la ṣe wá fàájà fún wọn ṣe bá àti fàájà lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Bukky ò dẹ̀ kí n parọ́ olóòtú sọ fún akẹ́ bàbá blessing sùn tẹ́ bá rántí.
Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o Bukky tẹ lọ applaud 2 days ago ó ní bàbá blessing sùn ó ní kí nìyẹn fi ṣèyàn ó ní nígbà tọ́jọ́ ń gbé yàrá kan náà ni wọ́n bá bẹ́ blessing sùn.
Ìjílẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́ báyìí ní ya bọ́ síbí báyìí bọ́ ṣòkòtò ọtọ́ sọ nìyẹn.
Bàbá ò dẹ̀ tí ì jáde láti dìbọ́ǹkẹ̀ látijọ́ yẹn.
Bàbá ò dìbọ́ǹkẹ̀ bàbá ò sọ kankan ní.
Baba Mohbad is still going to Bukky Jesse. So that confirms that she's telling the truth.
Tí bàbá bá fi lè bá.
I was there last 3 days. Meanwhile, was there now that he was screaming and crying.
Tí bàbá bá fi lè bá blessing sùn báwo kí wàá ní Wùmí tí wọ́n lè dá fún.
Tẹ́ ẹ gbé lọ fún odidi 2 weeks. And let me tell you. Ẹ̀fí ló fún àìlẹ́ mi láyè. Ṣé ẹ rí ẹni sùúrù ṣé mọ̀ pé ìyá Lọ́ládé lè mọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Òun lógun tó gbé ti Wùmí o. Ogun rival lélẹ́yìí o. Ìyá Lọ́ládé ló lọ kọ́kọ́ bá màmá Mohbad pé ọmọ yẹn ò ṣe ọmọ Mohbad o.
Ogun olórogún náà ń jà báyìí.
Ogun rival lélẹ̀ ó suspect wọn nígbà tán lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì bí orí òkè mi mọ̀ bí orí òkè bí abẹ́ Olúmọ ní fún 2 weeks o.
Òun ni bàbá ṣe ń bínú sí Wùmí ó expect kan máa tọ́jú òun gan torí òun ni àṣírí ìdùnnú wọn.
Kò wá tọ́jú òun lòun láàyè lágàn.
And then he confirmed the only nǹkan ló
speak pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
He said prime bomb ní nǹkan ló súnmọ́. So was he impotent or what?
As the Baba is so sure that àní ọmọ yẹn sẹ́ ìbọn ọ̀dọ̀ òun ló máa bọ́ sí ọ̀dọ̀ òun ló máa yà sí tó bá ti yà sọ́dọ̀ òun tó bá yà sọ́dọ̀ Mohbad kò lè yà sọ́dọ̀ Mohbad torí bàbá dẹ̀ tí nìkan tó fi atọ́ Mohbad ṣe tó fi expect pé Mohbad ṣe ò lè fún yàn lóyún.
Tòótọ́ dẹ̀ ni tó ṣe é ṣèrànù tó kò máa fún yàn lóyún rí.
Tọ́ṣe ló ń pààrọ̀ obìnrin fi ṣaṣọ tó kò máa sẹ́ni tó gbóyún wá.
tún announce tó fẹ́ pẹ́ tó bá tún lóyún ní 50 million wọ́n tún réyàn kankan jáde.
Kò sẹ́ni tó jáde fún 50 million kò sẹ́ni tó jáde. Wọ́n tún bẹ̀bẹ̀ lórí kíní ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbọ́mọ wá o.
Màá tún bẹ̀bẹ̀ pé tó bá lọ́mọ báyìí mo tún máa gbà tọwọ́ tẹsẹ̀ àtúnrẹ́yẹ kó jáde.
Nobody.
Nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ọlájùmọ̀kẹ́ on mute now.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ tí o. Ẹ máa gbé nínú ayé gòkè bọ́lá lẹ́nu Friday wọ̀.
Lálàálẹ̀
Ẹ̀fẹ̀ tí ẹ̀sọ́ láàárọ̀ ìtumọ̀ kọ́kọ́ wọlé bíríbílì pé búrẹ́dì nínú ayé gò látọjọ́ yìí.
Nínú ayé lílé yìí náà, where have you been?
Tí mo ṣe rí nínú ayé báyìí mo ṣe ní
Friday. No. Àwọn àti ṣe tí.
Kí ló agbádé yìí báyìí lọ? Mo bá Chelsea lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ní ó dà pé èèyàn kan wá bẹ́ẹ̀.
Inú àti wọn lájọ wà lókè bọ́ mi ìrántí nǹkan tá a sọ tá a fi débi lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti mọ̀.
Question so ẹ fẹ́ wá máa debunk gbogbo àwọn kíní tó máa ń sọ yẹn.
I've always wanted us to get, you see that voice note, mo ti máa wọ́jọ́ tá máa bàjẹ́, tá máa wọnú ẹ̀, tá máa ṣe yamayama pẹ̀lú bí Yọ̀kìtẹ̀ ṣe máa ń pọ́n léyìn. Bí Yọ̀kìtẹ̀ ṣe máa ń pọ́n voice note yẹn lé, ó máa ń annoy.
That voice note doesn't paint Mohbad in a good light at all.
It
shows abusive.
That voice note is so annoying.
Cultured boy.
Oh my God.
Even for Wunmi to have kept quiet, yes.
You can't say that to me at all.
She's used to that kind of lifestyle with him.
She's used to it. She knows how it is.
I don't know.
You don't feed the bang like that, no.
Yes, it's not like he was offering her something. Well, maybe he was offering her something.
Sure.
Maybe he was not impotent after all.
Because tó bá yẹ pé tún gbé ẹdẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ní máa gbọ́ èmi Victor ni mo fẹ́ sọ ọmọ mi báyìí. Kí ló wá jókòó tì?
There must have been something. It doesn't paint him in a good way at all. It just shows how abusive he was, the way he was talking. It wasn't good.
And the people that are playing it, they did not see the other part of it. That it's actually, the red flags. They just want to take one thing out of it.
They're the same thing. So they don't see anything wrong with it.
Even the father said to back family, and yet be no lele.
Ìyẹn màmá fi ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ tó bá ti fẹ́ di orí tó bá ti fẹ́ dáwó. Ìyẹn ló wà ní anthem owó, ó ti mọ̀ pé yẹn ni kí owó. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ni ká máa owó wà.
Another thing,
statement yẹn báyìí. Máa dáwó.
Àwọn èèyàn máa dáwó, yeah. Another thing is that Wumi's silence. I understand that our legal team might be saying keep quiet, this and that, blah, 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 blah. I'm wondering, people have issues. Do you understand? I'm wondering why their own legal team have not told them to keep quiet. People come up when Tiwa Savage.
No, they must have told them. Now, if your lawyer advises you, keep quiet, don't say anything.
Yeah, so
if you keep coming out, there's nothing you can do.
No, she cannot keep coming out. So what my own point is that, is there something on ground which is a secret that she knows and she's waiting that as this Baba is doing rada, let's see if the Baba will get to that place himself.
Maybe.
It's good that, it's good that she's keeping quiet though, because if you think about
I'm not faulting her.
Yeah. Who are the people that she's coming out to speak to?
That would be my advice too.
Is it the ones that will twist and turn and change everything that she says and they will continue using it?
Good morning, money. They will say something else.
But
they will say something else. But keeping quiet for her it's paying off. Yes, it is paying off.
It's paying off. Then
the silence is golden.
It's golden. But also, from what Shefty said, there are lots of secrets in this whole thing. Both the left and the right, they know a lot more. I would say that we, the people, we are just talking. Maybe we that we're fighting against bully because we see this is daylight bullying and whatnot. And I think that's just the focus of, most of the platforms that came out defending Wunmi. Nobody knows the actual truth as in what happened inside the house.
The one who by this boy, let the court say you're guilty. It is innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent.
Exactly. So I mean, there's so many things. The family, they know how they did their waka until they got to where they got to. That's why most people that are involved are keeping quiet. The only person that is coming out to talk is also lying, knowing that these ones will not come out.
Rennie, imagine Prime Boy and that man that came out, Mr. Dio, the rented brother, that came out to say that Baba has already been pre-informed before he got to the house. So why rush to bury your son?
Could it be that it's not about property alone? Could it be about the secret? That is the reason why Baba Mohbad is trying to bully her to silence so that she will not speak.
Baba Mohbad is exactly what I want to say. That should now tell us that
at some point, if this case goes to court, she will still talk.
There is more to what we are seeing. There is more to what eyes are seeing.
If she talks, she might lose her life.
Chepty, the can will be open. Now, if anything happens to me today, everybody knows who killed her.
Oh, they play. What do you expect? What do you think they want before? What do you think?
Well, it's an eyesore. I'm saying if anything happens to her right now, everybody knows what's
protect
going on.
herself. Tó bá jẹ́ pé secret tí ọmọ pé òun fẹ́ ṣe ìyá ọmọ òun kó rọra keep ẹ̀ kó take it to her grave. Ìgbà tí ó ti sọ nípa
Then it's better for her to take it to her grave.
So bad day court, Kini, a lot of things will be
the secret we are saying, any suru cut off the record. The secret we are saying is the secret. Tí wọ́n mi rí lórí fóònù Mohbad tí Mohbad ń bẹ̀rù kó má bàa release. Not that secret pé bóyá òun ló pa Mohbad o. Kẹ́jẹ́ kó rí yín pé kẹ́ má lọ gbé síbẹ̀ o.
This more bright and destined, whoever you are, that is what Baba Mohbad said himself. I hope Wunmi and Yamu are listening. Baba Mohbad said it himself. He said, what happened? Why you have a wife and you slept with her only once, and you are not impotent?
Abi, exactly.
Come on. What does that mean? If you understand Yoruba.
Olajumoke, it's your turn to speak. She will run away now.
Okay, what do you want me to say? Oh yeah,
you to Faja now for this Baba.
You see that keyboard, but oh yeah, Faja. What's it coming to say? You guys have said a lot now.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Personally, I feel like there's a lot they're hiding, and
there's a lot they're hiding.
Nobody's telling us anything, you know.
But you know something? That woman, Iya Boba, does. Excuse me, please. Iya Mohbad doesn't know as much as what Wunmi and Baba Mohbad knows.
I feel like another person that knows much is Adura. But what do you guys think?
Yes, even Adura.
Adura may not really know too much.
I don't want to believe that.
Adura may not really know too much. Because
I doubt it too.
Adura just got, Adura just joined them like, I think maybe 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, and Adura is young, right?
No, do you know those quiet people actually tends to know all? Do you know that?
They just pretend like they're not seeing you at all.
Act like you're not seeing what is going on. Actually see this quiet.
But do you think Adura will know like deep secrets? I don't think so. They might not know the deep secrets. Maybe now, maybe when some things are starting to unfold, Adura might then start putting some actions together. I've been trying to solve the puzzle. But that Adura would know like the deep down secrets. I doubt it. I'm okay, Kerelo now. He's young. Ibo le fẹ́ wá sí assignment ńlá.
Àwọn tó ràn wá justice, ẹ̀yin justice finder. Conversation kan wà tí Mohbad sọ nínú voice note ẹ sọ di gold time pín kiri yẹn. Ó sọ níbẹ̀, ó ní ṣe conversation yẹn ló fẹ́ post tóun bá ti kú tán. That conversation yẹn.
But their leader knows the conversation now. Baba Mo will know the conversation now. Ṣé báwọn lọ parí ìjà ńgbà tọ́rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ back then.
Bí bá ti bínú kékeré báyìí, Baba Mohbad ló máa kọ́kọ́ dé hotel tó wà. Ó máa lọ rá bàbá, máa lọ bẹ̀, má fi wálẹ̀, má fọmọ mi sílẹ̀. You know, just because they know that that secret ó ti tú sí lọ́wọ́. Secret wo ni bàbá Mohbad protect tó bò.
Me, I would just say that they are just entertaining Nigerians. Bàbá ti ṣe tán kọ́ lọ sí ọmọ wọn. Ẹjọ́ tó yẹ kó lọ kóòtù kó lọ kóòtù. Nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ sọ ń pa kóòtù kó lọ sọ. This whole thing, they are just entertaining people. That's the thing. Even people from left, from right, nobody knows the kókó délẹ̀.
Nobody.
Àwọn lọ́rọ̀ kan ń wo everybody bí ẹ pé ẹ ṣáà máa sọ ti yín lọ.
Ẹ ṣáà máa ṣe nǹkan tó wù yín lẹ́yìn lẹ́mọ̀.
Owó àwọn dẹ̀ ń pọ̀ sí. Owó ń pọ̀ sí àwa náà gift another time.
Àbí owó ń pọ̀ sí fáwọn tó fẹ́ gbowó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìyàtọ̀ wà níbẹ̀ o. Àwọn òfin speculate òun ṣe máa ń speculate o. Wọ́n tá àbárí làwọn máa ń sọ o.
No, náà ni mò ń sọ. I'm saying that the actual ọlọ́rọ̀, the people that actually own the ọ̀rọ̀.
Àwọn òfin
Hello.
fẹ́ yàbí lion.
No, àwọn ò pawó. You know, we are just out there. I mean, these other platforms are just out there to say stop bullying a widow, stop cursing a baby, and that's the main focus. And
FFM gan a lọ wọn á dé èèyàn ní sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa àwọn tó wà lórí kingdom of our tí òsì lè lọ ní ló bọ àwọn oríṣiríṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ wọn lélẹ̀.
iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ní àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń powó dẹ̀ fẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ tán.
ẹ̀sìn ìbẹ̀yìn àwọn kan ló lọ́sẹ̀ wọ̀n dé sí ìtàn fún kí ló gbé lámbà kalẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ mọ̀.
àwọn tó lọ́rọ̀ dẹ̀ fẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ tán. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
Ó dẹ̀ pé Miss Rainy máa ń wọ̀n bí bàtí bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Wọn ò fẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ tán obviously, so I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, everybody is just doing their part. Ẹ má bully ọmọ ọlọ́mọ pa àwọn nìkan tó ń sọ. That's about it. That's about it. Nobody can fight for the dead. Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ bó ṣe rìnrìn ẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ bó ṣe rìnrìn ẹ̀.
But one thing I want these other people to realize is relationship yẹn kò make sense. Ó wà abusive. Relationship yẹn kò make sense. It's very abusive.
Mélòó nínú gbogbo àwọn màmá yẹn tó wà ní other camp ni ọkọ ọmọ wọn máa fi irú ohun bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ránṣẹ́ sí wọn tí ni wọ́n máa dùn tó máa ní yes o dansaki o my son in law.
Mi ò lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé ìgbọ́ voice note fún mi.
Káwọn yẹn máa lè gbárù ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ò lè gbárù ẹ̀ náà. Mélòó nù wọn?
Lọ́nà pa òótọ́ ọmọ mi fi 10 years kọrin ó jẹ́ ọmọ kan tó fi 10 years tó fi kọrin fún mi ò fọwọ́n tèmi sílẹ̀ fún 10 years bàbá wọn ló fẹ́ pa mí mi ò dẹ̀ lọ náà gbà tó fẹ́ pa mí.
Ẹ wo tí Punch ṣe ṣojú jòsí.
Ó fẹ́ gún mi pa ni mo sì dúró ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti fi bàbá mi tó ránṣẹ́ pé bàbá mi àti ìyá mi pé kó wá mú mi ní ìfọwọ́n sílẹ̀ fún 10 years irọ́ ló pa ní èdè ó dẹ̀ parọ́ pé òun lọ ka mi ohun tí èèyàn ti ń ṣe àgbèrè gbogbo àwọn Nàìjíríà wọn kọ́ síta pé ìyá Mohbad alágbèrè.
Ó ló fẹ́ gún mi pa ni ta ló gbọ́ o. Joseph Aloba was a very violent man and he trained a son that probably looks like him. Oh yeah.
Ọtí Jọ́sì sọ fún mi pé kó máa sọ nípa ti tán. Irọ́ ló pa ọmọ ìṣàgbéyé.
Hello.
Ìdíkà mi ló bí kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Oh yeah, of course. Notification.
Yeah.
Do you want to say something?
I want to say hello.
Hi, how are you, darling?
Good.
How old are you?
I am 17 years.
Nǹkan tó fa ìjà láàrin èmi àti òótọ́ bàbá mi ti ń pè kí n má fẹ́. Bàbá mi wà set introduction wa náà. Bàbá mi ní òun ò fẹ́ kí n fẹ́. Wípé tí ajá òun bá lọ fẹ́ ajá Èkìtì Ìkẹrẹ́, wípé òun máa pa ajá yẹn, òun dẹ̀ máa pa. Ajá méjì tí òun máa pa wọn pé òun ò fẹ́. Bàbá mi wà set. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ti lóyún. Mo dẹ̀ bímọ. Ìgbà tí mo bí first born mi Ìbùkún, dáàdì mi pé ìyá mi pé kó lọ gba ọmọ lọ́wọ́ mi pé kí n padà sílé ṣùgbọ́n bàbá ìyá.
ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ó possible káwọn àwọn parents kan ti rí iwájú kan ti rí ọjọ́ òní. Imagine if she did not marry them.
ọ̀rọ̀ àgbà ni náà wọ́n ní nǹkan tó ọmọ kékeré bá rí tó bá gun orí igi tí ò lè rí àgbà máa rí lórí ìjókòó náà. So they saw it coming. But love is blind.
Ó ga o.
mi gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ bó wòye pé ṣọ́mọ máa fọkọ káàkiri màmá mi ṣáà dọ́gbọ́n màmá mi bẹ bàbá mi àwọn èèyàn bẹ bàbá mi ò gbà wọ́n tún bí promise yẹn second born mi bàbá mi.
drama ẹ̀ lè sáré wà náà.
pé kí n ṣáà padà sílé ṣùgbọ́n gbà tí wọ́n á bí third born ìyẹn àdúrà ní àti bàbá mi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá àti bàbá mi àkì ń sọ̀rọ̀ tí bá lọ sílé gan mo máa ń yọ lọ sílé bàbá mi ò gbọdọ̀ rí mi ìwà kíyà mi tó lọ sọ pé kíyà mi lọ gba ọmọ lọ́wọ́ mi gbà tí mo ti bí bùkún tí kò lọ gba pé kí n padà sílé ṣùgbọ́n mo ò gbà pé ṣọmọ òun ò fọkọ méjì bàbá mi ìyá mi ò fọkọ méjì pé ṣọmọ òun ló máa fọkọ méjì ìgbà tó bá fi eré sílẹ̀ ó máa padà tó lọ fẹ́ ọkọ mi lọ.
Ṣẹ́tì pause for a minute. ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan tí mama Mohbad sọ. She said she was actually sneaking to her family house to see her mother. So that means that the baba fariga gan pé ìwọ ọmọ yìí ẹni tó ní kó fẹsẹ̀ mi ò lọ́wọ́ sí, and she was not even in good terms with her father while she was in that marriage.
ṣẹ̀rí tó máa sọ pé dysfunctional family kì í ṣe kíní yẹn ó bí ẹni pé generation to generation. Hey, see my auntie.
So irú èèyàn wo ni bàbá yìí lè jẹ́ tí bàbá mama Mohbad tún fi fárígá pé I don't care iye ọmọ tọ́mọ mi bá ti bí fún ẹsẹ̀. So this has to be more than pé being an Ekiti man. It has to be some other behavior, some other things that man has seen in that person. Go. This is not only pé you are from Ekiti, and it will be that deep that after ọmọ méjì ọmọ kẹta. Like you are still telling your daughter that you are not in support of a marriage.
Exactly.
Let me quickly, Emma been everybody,
mommy straight up.
Next week. Anyway, now, Josie, let's start from the beginning. You don't need to rewind. I'm just gonna go back.
Yeah.
He said she had to run for her life because Josie ó fẹ́ fi àdá fi gún mi pa. Ó fẹ́ fi gún mi pa. Now, if you look at that statement, it shows that Josie had already been a very violent person.
Yeah.
An extremely useless man. A drunkard. A dancer. A woman beater. Ọkùnrin tí ò náni ọmọ, tí ò náni obìnrin. A man that has always have his way with anybody, and whatever he wants is what he wants. Now, you people now ask yourself, nínú kí mama Mohbad kó mú ẹ̀mí ààrẹ àbí kó jókòó sílé Josie, kí Mohbad wá kọrin, ṣé kò better tí Mohbad kọ 10 years I know sí mọ́mí ju pé kó kọ ní can you give my mother 1 minute silence? Ẹ̀yin wèrè. Ẹ̀yin aṣunú, ẹ̀yin lórí burúkú. Most of you ẹ wà nínú ilé ọkọ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọkọ yín gan bá ọmọ yín sùn ẹ lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀yin abuse ọmọ tẹbí ẹni ẹlẹ́ni sáré fún ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ti wá padà wá. Tí padà wá ẹ wá fi ẹ̀mí ọmọ ẹ̀ ẹ fi dá ègbodò ẹ fi pa. So your Josie has always been a violent man, and you people want us to take him, to believe him, to be a saint, to be someone that is naive. A man that for one day kò mọ bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọwọ́, kò mọ bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ owó. Ìyá Mohbad ni mo sá fún ẹ̀mí ara mi torí ó fẹ́ pa mí. For her to have ran for her life, do you know what she had been through for many years? Inú ẹ̀ ló bí Blessing sí, inú ẹ̀ ló bí Mohbad sí, inú ẹ̀ ló bí àdúrà sí. Ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni Blessing tó fi bí Mohbad? How many years did Blessing take from Mohbad? How many years did Mohbad take from Adura? Go and count it. I'm very sure she would have spent nothing less than 15 to 20 years with Josie before she decided to run away for her life. That is number one. Number two, she said her father said, "Oh, lè fẹ́ ọmọ Èkìtì. Tó bá fẹ́ ajá Èkìtì, máa pa ajá yẹn, máa pa ẹni tó ní ajá." But because when we ladies or women or girls, when we are in love, a man throw cautions into the wind. Wọ́n ní nǹkan tí àgbàlagbà bá rí, tí ọmọdé bá lọ gun orí igi, kò lè ever rí títí láyé máa fi parẹ́. Mama Mohbad is a naive person. She's not exposed. She's a home girl. Ọmọ ilé to the core. Ẹni Mama Mohbad lọ wo television, ibẹ̀ ni Josie rape ẹni now. Ṣé fẹ́ ká bá yín fọ́ ni? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó lọ wo television nílé neighbor. Josie dẹ̀ mọ ó dẹ̀ mọ ọmọ lọ́mọ, ó dẹ̀ tó kó bọ́ndé ó rape ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Josie dis virgin ó rape ẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ síbi tí Josie fẹ́ lé sí torí àwọn tó mọ̀ tó ṣe ojú ẹ̀. Àwọn ní àwọn àbẹ̀ ìwọ ló rape ẹ̀, ìwọ ló fún lóyún. Kò ní choice, ó ní láti fẹ́. Kò ń ṣe wípé òun ló tọkàntọkàn láti fẹ́ ìyá Mohbad. Kò mú tọkàntọkàn bọ̀ tó rape ẹ̀ ni ẹ ti mọ wọn bọ̀dá àdúgbò. Pé kò sí nǹkan tí wọn kì í tó kó bọ́ǹdì. Anything goes ni. Tí wọ́n bá mọ́ ọmọ ọdún kan wá tó kó bọ́ǹdì. Bọ́ bá mọ́ ọmọ ọdún méjì wá tó kó bọ́ǹdì. Nǹkan tí Josie ṣe fún ìyá Mohbad nìyẹn. But unfortunately for him, ilé tí ìyá Mohbad ti jáde, wọn ò bí ẹ̀dá kó ṣọmọ báṣubàṣu. So marriage lè máa jọ ṣe. That was what happened. So this is the kind of the man that Josie had been. And he's the person that raised Mohbad up according to him. So wọ́n ní ọmọ tí ẹ̀yà bá bí ẹ̀yà ló máa jẹ. Mohbad jáì fún bàbá ẹ̀, ó jàjẹ́. Òun ní gbogbo abuse tó ń ṣe fún Wunmi tí òun ń bọ́ síta tó ń deny ẹ̀, all because ó fẹ́ keep memory ọkọ ẹ̀. The Shefty, go ahead.
Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́dà people máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ 1 second mo fẹ́ sáré ṣe subscription yìí. Nínú ayé. Okay, Remy, okay.
Yeah, I mean, kini nǹkan téèyàn expect out of a gunshot marriage tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Most gunshot marriage, ó lóyún fún mi, mo fẹ́, kò sí love níbẹ̀ now. I mean, from what Grandma said now, this is just somebody that was trying to take advantage of someone. So there was never love there. Obìnrin téèyàn ò bá dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́, báwo lèèyàn ṣe fẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀? So from the beginning, gan gbogbo story gan ti wọ́ wá.
Yeah.
It is well.
You had a girl that you dated for so long. A rí àwọn tó jẹ́ wípé ordinary girlfriend lásán. They take care of their girlfriends. They take care of their girlfriends. A rí àwọn tó jẹ́ pé just girlfriend, they're gonna buy their girlfriend cars. They take them on a trip. Mohbad is not a pauper. He's not living from hand to mouth. It's not as if he wasn't singing money, but not like he had in surplus. And when the money started coming in, did he take care of his girlfriend before she became a wife? No.
Ó gbọ́ training láti ilé. You know, some men are trained from home. Owó tó bá kọ́kọ́ rí ilé ṣá ni, ilé ni.
He's taking care of other people's children. According to what we heard, ìyá kan burst out when he died that Allah no òun ti kú. Òun ló bọ́ òun rán ọmọ òun lọ sí school. Ṣé na yam na peanut to be sponsoring other people's kids to school? What is your wife wearing? Mi ò rí designer lára wọn mi náà. Mi ò rí ẹni, the only thing tí mo lè sọ pé mo rí lọ́rùn ẹ̀ òun ni Cuban chain kan tó gbé sọ́rùn pẹ̀lú big teddy bear. That is the only thing I can say that I see on her neck. And that is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. Wọ́n ní tí ilé bá sọ ni àwọ̀ láti ń rí. Ó tọ́jú ẹ̀ náà. Ó ráṣọ fún náà. Dubai tó kéré lẹ́lẹ́bí ẹ jẹ́ pé ajá àtẹrun ló ń lọ síbẹ̀. Ó mú dé Dubai náà. Ó kó ìfowópamọ́ tí wàá mú lọ sí Yankari Game Reserve. Ó gbé lọ́nà. Gbogbo ìrìn àjò yìí ò ju Ìkòròdú mọ́ Lẹ́kì lọ.
Me suffer for nothing. Mama Jagi lásán.
It could be that ṣó lè jẹ́ pé kò sí owó to that extent ni Grandma. It could be that maybe kò lówó tó yẹ.
Tí ò bá sí owó wọn ní lọ gbalé tí Lẹ́kì. Ṣé kékeré náà gbalé Lẹ́kì ni?
Eléyìí ọ̀dẹ̀ ń ṣe lé kékeré o. That's a detached house. That's a big house.
Kékeré ni wọ́n ń gbalé sí
So
Lekki.
it shows that Mohbad did not even value the lady.
It's a duplex. And it's already tó ń gbé ní Lekki when I was in Nigeria then. I'm talking about 2012, 13, 14, 15. Tó ń gbé ní 2-bedroom lásán ló ń gbé. She was paying as back as then. She was paying 4 million naira as back as then. In Lekki.
Parọ́.
Lekki face.
Yeah, I know someone ní ibi olólùwọ̀n gbalé sí náà níbi onírù. 2-bedroom flat. Also 4 million. 4 million ní rented lọ́dọọdún.
Yeah, 2
in a
bedroom.
flat.
Before I was
2-bedroom flat.
4 million. As far back as 2012, 13, 14, 15. Before I left Nigeria. So come on to us, so what one of in 2020. So me to rent the place.
2023. Odindile. That's a big house.
Joanna. To one baby push. Push baby whatever.
Push gifts.
Oh, Rafu now.
Dubai gan jìnnà. South Africa lẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ yẹn kọ́.
So when you see love where to my finical lọ hospital pé lálàgbò ló lọ bímọ sí.
No, that was Baba Mohbad idea.
Mohbad wasn't responsible. He wasn't a responsible boy.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was that.
He wasn't a responsible boy. Afẹ́ayé, he might not be the talking type, but Afẹ́ayé, àwọn tó dẹ̀ quiet yẹn tó bá máa dì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ máa bọ́ sí wọn lọ́wọ́ ni. Wọn ò ní pariwo, wọn ò ní rí lójú wọn.
Action ni. Action.
Young wife, ìyàwó tó understand, ìyàwó tó ṣe kinní. Ṣé kò dóbìnrin ní ìlú? Ṣé kò dóbìnrin?
I'm ready. When you're ready.
Sorry, gbogbo yín burú ni. Wùmí jẹ́ understanding wife. Understanding wife, my foot.
Wùmí má bàa fóònù mi jẹ́.
Show ya.
I have like 20 minutes more before I get done.
Sorry.
Gbàdúrà ìgbé ọ̀fìn sí síta ní àti ìdí ṣe máa sọ àwọn àgbàríjà pé kọ́ fi mí sílẹ̀ òun ṣáà ti bímọ mẹ́ta kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe sí ṣùgbọ́n mo yẹ wá tí pé ọdún kan tí wà láti ṣe gbogbo tó ń pè bá mi sọ pé kí n má fẹ́ yẹn ní òye lọ sílé lọ fi ẹjọ́ jù sí sùn gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ṣe fún mi máa mú mọ́ra ni mi ò kí n fẹjọ́ ìsẹ́yìn kẹ́yìn kò sẹ́yìn kọ́kọ́ ó jẹ́ ìkẹ́kẹ́.
Let's pé from what Mama Mohbad is saying, ìyàwó Sarah. Ìyàwó Sarah. Ìyàwó tí wọ́n lọ tọrọ, tí wọ́n fi ẹ̀kọ́ ní orí ẹ̀. Sarah ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ra ẹ̀ fún Jòsí.
Polybag máa ń pè wọ́n gbà yẹn. Polybag náà máa ra kẹ́kẹ́.
Ó fúnra rẹ̀ fẹ́ra ẹ̀ fún Jòsí níyàwó Sarah ni.
And the father gave up on her.
Her father disowned her.
Yeah.
Her father disowned her. Her father disowned her. Láyé àti ọ.
Tọkùnrin bá dẹ̀ tún ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ọkùnrin tún máa wá take advantage of that situation láti fìyà jẹ obìnrin yẹn mọ́.
Disowned her
because a wò pé abẹ́rẹ́ ilé ìkó ló kù ń dì mọ́.
She did not listen to her father. And so therefore, irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, no man can respect you. No man can value you. No man will appreciate you. They will do anything because they know that you don't have anybody to run to go and report you.
Of course.
And this thing, Josie had gone to your father's house to prostrate with his people and ask your hand in marriage. He would dare not even raise up his hand on you. Your father will categorically come to your house and beat Josie up.
Because he knows that he will be answerable to someone.
Yeah, but because he does not know what it takes. Láti lọ tọrọ mọ òun ló ṣe jẹ́ wípé ó ń sọ wípé introduction náà ni wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣe wọ́n wá sọ di engagement because òun kọ́ fúnra rẹ̀ ò
experience wisdom.
ẹ̀yin mọ̀ pé tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá yẹn gan mọ̀ kó fẹ́ lọ ṣe engagement he might even tell that boy gbọ́gbẹ́ engagement kí ló fẹ́ lọ ṣe ibo ló ti rí tán ṣerú ẹ̀.
from Women's ìyá Mohbad ló insist pé
ìyá Mohbad ló insist.
tó ṣe gba òun níyàwó Sarah
ta ló mọ̀ bóyá introduction lọ sọ fún lóòótọ́ because kò ní fọwọ́ sí engagement.
fẹ́ lọ tọrọ ẹ̀ sí.
toró máa wò pé èmi ò dọ̀bálẹ̀ fẹ́yàn kankan rí sẹ́ẹ̀ it is not in my culture ká máa dọ̀bálẹ̀.
ìyá Mohbad ló sọ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ wípé ṣé mo wípé bàbá ẹ̀ ò tọrọ mi you're gonna hear from this interview. So therefore, a máa ní láti lọ ṣe nǹkan lórí ọmọdé, which prompted them doing what they did. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ẹni tí ò bá nírú ẹni kò lè mọ
iye ẹni.
Ní ọ̀rọ̀ Jòsí ò nírú obìnrin bẹ́yẹn, gbogbo obìnrin tó fẹ́ sí.
Jòsí ò tọrọ obìnrin rí o.
Béèrè lọ́wọ́ èwo nu wọn ló tọrọ, àfẹ́yí tó fìgò fọ́ Mohbad lórí, ó dẹ̀ ṣẹ̀gbé yẹn lọ sí registry of recent ni.
Ẹ̀yin mọ reason nǹkan pàápàá gan-an, bóyá nídìí dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì yẹn gan-an ni, bóyá fẹ́.
Nígbà tí owó ti dé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn ṣẹ̀gbé lọ sí court tó ṣẹ̀ lọ ṣe registry pẹ̀lú nìyẹn.
For real? So baba Mohbad lọ registry of recent nígbà tọmọ ètùtù yìí.
Ó gbé ètò ìyàwó olóṣì tó mọ́mí fìgò fọ́ mi lórí yẹn, ó ṣẹ̀ lọ fẹ́, ó ṣẹ̀ lọ ṣe kinní fún mi. Ìyàwó alárédè ló ṣe fún mi. Gbogbo wọn tó kù kò sí kankan nu wọn tó lọ tọrọ.
Yes, smart nígbà tí yẹn ti ní nǹkan fojú wù mí rí nsàn.
Ó ń gbé wọn lóyún ni.
Ẹ̀yin mọ reason gan tó ṣe fẹ́ mọ́mì ìfìgò fọ́ mi lórí ní iṣu wọn ní iṣu lọ́kà. Too many secrets. Ẹ mọ̀ bóyá àṣírí ti pọ̀ jù lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì ìfìgò fọ́ mi lórí ni.
So you can imagine what woman had gone through in the hands of Josie. She had been through a lot. Wow. The same society will tell you, tó bá wọn kò jókòó sínú abusive marriage, ikú pa ẹ́.
Ikú pa ẹ́.
Èyí náà lẹ́tún máa wá sọ wípé orí aṣáájú.
Tó fi ìyàwó tó fọmọ sílẹ̀.
Aṣáwo ó fọmọ sílẹ̀ ó ṣàgbèrè lọ. Tó bá wá kú ẹni olóṣì kí ló ń jókòó síbẹ̀, ikú tó fẹ́ kú náà
ló parẹ̀ torí ọkọ.
Wọ́n ṣe bú Osinachi. Wọ́n ṣe bú Osinachi, ẹ má yẹ pé mo bínú pé mo kọ́rọ̀ sí lẹ́nu. Ẹ mọ Osinachi àti ẹgbẹ́ wúmà yẹn.
Osinachi
tó kọrin. Ṣé wọn pàpà kú pé why don't you leave? When you know the man was abusive, why did you stay? Òun dúró síbẹ̀ pé kóun ṣe ìyá àwọn ọmọ òun wọ́n pa síbẹ̀. Ìyá Mohbad
tó ń àtàkì pásítọ̀ tó ń advice ẹ̀ gan. Ṣé pásítọ̀ gan kò go under attack for advising her to stay in the marriage?
Stay in the abusive marriage. Now ẹni tó tún wá wò pé jẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sá kí n lè rẹ́mi ṣe ìyá àwọn ọmọ mi lókèrè ẹ̀ tún bu. What exactly? That's why do you in this world? Do
you Neil? And the funny thing is most of these women that are insulting her, púpọ̀ nínú wọn ṣe fún wọn tó yẹn tó fi di single mother o. Tó bá bi wọ́n pé kí ni reason tí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ bàbá ọmọ wọn. Ó lè jẹ́ pé bóyá àgbà tí kò péré lọ́kọ̀ fẹ́ lómi o tó wò pé láyé mo bímọ fún mi pé I will stay under this kind of situation, but you are telling another woman to stay there.
You can see from Baba Mohbad the way he talks. He's an abusive, authoritative man. From head to toe, you can tell with the way he talks. He's so abusive, he's so authoritative. In fact,
no, go ahead, Chelsea. One more time.
Ojú àwọn ìlú ṣiṣẹ́ tí mo fi tọ́jú mo máa ń ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ mo fi tọ́jú àwọn máa gbé promise yẹn sílẹ̀ tó ti kú yẹn máa gbé sílẹ̀ ní 5:30 nídàjí mo máa lọ ta kerosene ní Mushin ó di 7 after 7 8 máa ṣe wá fún lọ́yàn ọmọ kan ló máa bá mi tọ́jú ẹ̀ ọmọ àpọ̀mọ̀ yẹn ni mo jí nínú ilé tá à ń gbé òun máa gbọ́ mọ̀ sílẹ̀ wọ́n máa fún mi ní 1,500 owó oṣù ṣùgbọ́n gbà yẹn ọlẹ́ ti kàtà kerosene ni a máa fi 10 naira 20 naira a máa fi sí òun ni owó tí mo máa ń rí nígbà yẹn gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí mo fi àjọ ayé mi ṣe òun ni mo fi àtúnwádà ọ̀hún.
Pause. Mad Yano. Guys, I want you to notice something. When Mohbad is narrating the story of how she struggled to raise her kids, look at the smile, look at the happiness in her face, look at it right from her eyeball, that she's talking with pride. Pẹ̀lú ìdùnnú, mo lọ ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀, mo lọ ń bá wọn ta kerosene ní Mushin, mo máa gbọ́ ọmọ mi sílẹ̀ fẹ́yàn kan, ìdùnnú ló fi ń sọ. Tó bá máa dé pàtì Josie, look at her countenance. You will know that this is a woman that loved her kids and she was ready to do anything to sacrifice for her kids. That is what we call motherhood, abiyamọ tòótọ́. Ẹ wo ẹ̀rín yẹn, look at that genuine smile. Look at that happiness. Tó ń sọ pẹ̀lú ìdùnnú pé sẹ́ èmi ṣe báyìí fọ́mọ mi. Ṣé rí Josie kó ever ẹ rí irú ìdùnnú yẹn lójú ẹ̀rí ẹ ti mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni. Irọ́ ló ń pa irọ́. Do you know where they said they were living? They were living somewhere in Aboru. Aboru is somewhere in after Egbeda. After Egbeda. It's not a straight journey. Kò ń ṣe straight journey. Aboru sí Mushin. It's not a straight journey at all. Ẹ máa wọ̀ bí bus méjì. For you now to go to Mushin láti lọ máa ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀. Kó gbé ọmọ ìkókó sílẹ̀ for survivor. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Tó bá jẹ́ ọkùnrin tó responsible, ọkùnrin tó apá ẹ̀ka iṣẹ́, ṣé wàhálà ìyàwó ilé ẹ bí fúdò bó bá tiẹ̀ lọ tán wọn ìyá àwọn ọmọ ẹ kó gbé ọmọ sílẹ̀ ọmọ ìkókó kó lọ ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ní that far distance ọmọ tó yìn mú ọyàn ní ọwọ́ ọmọ tó yìn ọyàn dálẹ̀ ọmọ tó mú ọyàn lọ́wọ́ tó bá jẹ́ ọkùnrin tó responsible aṣáàrí ọmọkùnrin tó pé bricklayer ni wọ́n ń ṣe ìyàwó wọn máa ní máa tọ́mọ fún mi ni tọ́mọ bá ti dàgbò lè lọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ àbí kán dá lókòwò kó máa ta wóró pé bí kò máa ta búrẹ́dì kókó búrẹ́dì bíi 8 márùn-ún síwájú ilé kó ta kúlíkúlí kó ta gbogbo ẹ̀ all because wọn fẹ́ kó jáde kúrò nílé wọn kó máa tán ọmọ yẹn.
bóyá ọkọ náà ń ṣe pátì títí ẹ̀ ni.
Josie ò ṣiṣẹ́
a woman will not leave a baby tó jẹ́ kó máa mú ọyàn. It has to be so hard.
Josie wasn't working. He was only sleeping, drinking baptisms, and fucking around. Pardon my vocabulary. I'm so sorry. He wasn't working. He's still a redundant. He's a redundant man. Alapa ma shisha, alapa ike. Kò ṣiṣẹ́. Ìyá Mohbad ló struggle. Tó bá pé ìyá Mohbad kàwé díẹ̀ ni, she would have made it in life. Because she had been a hustler right from the onset. She had been.
Obìnrin tó bá mọṣẹ́ ṣe ló máa ń fẹ́.
But unfortunately, tẹ́ bá ti róbìnrin tó mọṣẹ́ ṣe tó lọ kó sí ọwọ́ lórí burúkú ọkùnrin, ó máa pa kádàrá mú ẹ lọ́wọ́ ni. Kádàrá yẹn ò lè gbé rí. Because wọ́n fẹ́ kó níláárí jù wọ́n lọ. Tó bá ṣe ń gbé ọwọ́ bá ọmọ ó máa jáde sí ẹ togun-togun ni. Togun-togun ni ò ní rá láàánú. Ọmọ máa pa orin yẹn mú ẹ lọ́wọ́. That is the kind of a person Josie is. Chef T, please continue. If anybody wants to talk. How many minutes? I have 9 minutes more.
We dey gbádùn you all.
Saturday ni kúrò mi. Saturday ni gbogbo wa ríra wa last àti bàbá ẹ̀. Èmi ti wà ń bẹ̀. Èmi mo pe dáàdì ẹ̀ kí dáàdì ẹ̀ wá. Mo wà ń bẹ̀. Mo pe àbúrò, mo pe ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Mo pe gbogbo àwọn ọmọ mi lójú ọ̀nà together. Torí mo ti la àwọn kọ̀kọ̀ kọjá lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Mo wá join àwọn ọmọ mi together. Inú mi wá tún pé àwọn ọmọ mi àtijọ́ wà pa. Mo wá pe dáàdì wọn kó wá wò wá kó wọn máa bọ̀. And many things tó ti ṣe fún mi. Ṣùgbọ́n èmi kàn fi sílẹ̀ pé mo fi sílẹ̀ fún wọn. Mo so àwọn ọmọ mi papọ̀ torí Josie tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn ó separate gbogbo wa ni. Ọmọ mi tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn òun ló fi ṣe. Ó fún ọmọ mi ní gbogbo àṣẹ láti control èmi àti control promise àti control ìbùkún àti control àdúrà. Abẹ́ wa abẹ́ mọ́ òun ló kó wá sí. Mọ́ mi àti bàbá àti Josie.
Ìyẹn dìbò. Ìjà àgbà méjì lẹ ń jà lórí social media o.
Mọ̀mọ́ tó yẹ kó jẹ lálẹ́ tó ti jẹ láàárọ̀. Olówó àlẹ́ yìí ṣe báyìí.
Ṣé ti rí pé it's deeper. It's deeper.
It is.
Josie and Omowumi, they've gone a very long way.
Look at the word that Wumi is using, best friend. Ṣé mi lè pọ̀ bàbá ọkọ mi ní best friend? Yéde kí la bá débẹ̀.
They've gone a long lè àárín ẹ̀sẹ̀. Tí Omowumi fi sọ fún yín pé tóun bá sọ nǹkan tí Josie ṣe fún yín, ẹ máa sọ kò pa ni ẹ lè imagine kankan.
ẹlẹ ló kó pa you are my brotherhood o.
At the same time òun náà ń ṣe ẹnu kò torí tó bá fa gbùrùgbùrù àfagbó. Ó dẹ̀ ti rí pé this other person kò ní integrity kankan maybe òun gan as ọmọ kékeré.
So for Josie Wunmi as the insider in Mohbad's house, Wunmi ni the alpha and the omega nínú ilé Mohbad. Òun ni Josephine checkmate everybody. Òun ni checkmate ṣe queen nínú chessboard. Ó tó lè jẹ́ queen ẹ̀mí àfẹ́ bọ́. Òun ni gangan ni Josephine checkmate everybody.
Ìdá yẹn náà ló wá lò fún at the end of the day sin ìdá tó gbé lọ.
Wọ́n jọ wá lò fúnra wọn.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò báyìí. Òun fúnra rẹ̀ náà ọmọ kékeré ló ń ṣe pẹ̀lú gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó ń ràn tóun náà ń jẹ.
Reni, I will not take that. I will not accept
no
that.
excuse.
I will not accept that from you. Ṣé ẹni tá bá kọ́ níkà?
Tó bá gbà.
Ó ṣe ẹ mọ̀ wípé ká yẹn ti wà nínú ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. It only takes a good person to tell a good person that I want you to go and kill that person. Tó dẹ̀ máa sọ fẹ́ pé kí ló ṣe fún ẹ tó fẹ́ fi pa mi ò ní lọ ṣe. Tó dẹ̀ lọ sọ fẹ́ ni pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa ẹni. That is somebody that has a good spirit and a good person. But ẹni tá bá kọ́ níkà mọ̀ wípé nǹkan fúnra rẹ̀ ò ní kò nífẹ̀ẹ́ òun kan fẹ́ kó wọ́nà láti pa ẹni. You understand? I'm not going to agree with you that she's ọmọ kékeré. Leave ọmọ kékeré out of it. Òun àti Josie ti wọnú ara wọn. Wọ́n ti jọ brainwash ara wọn.
Wọ́n jọ mọra wọn lọ́lọ́ṣẹ́ àtàkì ara wọn.
Wọ́n ti jọ brainwash ara wọn. Wọ́n mọ everything. Wọ́n mọ ibi tí wọ́n sin sí. Wọ́n mọ ibi tí ó kú sí. Wọ́n mọ ibi tí wọ́n jọ dì sí. Kí ni èjì ya Mohbad? Kí ni èjì Wunmi? Igi mú jìnnà sórí. For you to treat your mother-in-law like that. Until the woman came to cry to you, who are you? For your mother-in-law to come and cry. Pé má ṣe mí báyìí. Má ṣe mí báyìí. Kó tó wá ronú pìwàjà.
Ìyẹn máa deep gan. Ìyá tí ò ṣe láti di kankan ó gbẹ́jọ́ side kan dá òwò dẹ̀ fi ń hùwà sí ìyá kan. It's not appropriate.
Josie is
Hello.
Now what for you?
Hello.
Yeah.
Ẹ káàárọ̀. Kúnbi ẹ káàárọ̀. So mo ti ń gbọ́ gbogbo ọ̀tẹ́ ẹ̀sán látàárọ̀. But nǹkan tí mo kàn tún fẹ́ sọ ní ọ̀rọ̀ tí Wunmi yẹn ni pé ṣe mọ̀ pé ìgbà tí òun àti Josie tí wọ́n wà very close ṣe mọ̀ pé kò tí ì dàgbà tó ìgbà yẹn bóyá in the last 4 years. Then àmọ́ nǹkan tí ó sọ nípa mama Mohbad fún Wunmi fúnra ẹ̀. Although mo agree náà pé ẹni tá a kọ́ níkà tó gbà ó fẹ́ tinú ẹ̀ ṣe ni. Ṣùgbọ́n ó lè jẹ́ pé bóyá Mohbad fúnra ẹ̀ ṣé àwọn nítorí pé máa yẹn ti kó everybody tó surround ẹ̀ láyé àjẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé tó bá tiẹ̀ ń parọ́ wọn ò ní lè sọ pé irọ́ ló ń pa àwa mọ̀ o nǹkan tí torí tó bá yẹ pé mi ni Wunmi ń sìn tó sọ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ máa béèrè pé ṣé tòótọ́ ní nǹkan tí dáàdi sọ ń pa mọ́ mi àbí ẹ̀ get máa béèrè so fún Wunmi láti believe mi ìmọ̀ reason tí Wunmi ṣe lè believe gbogbo nǹkan tí màmá yẹn sọ over nǹkan tí information tí Mohbad fún so bóyá one time tí Mohbad bá ní mental breakdown bóyá ó máa ń wà vulnerable sí bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe understand bàbá yẹn bá sọ oríṣiríṣi òun náà bí àtẹ pé kó máa bínú pé kó máa feel sad pé ká dẹ̀ ní mọ́mì mi ti wà ń bíbá yìí ká ní mọ́mì mi dúró ní kẹ́kẹ́ mọ́ èmi rò pé bóyá ọmọdé ni gbogbo wọn ò nárò jinlẹ̀ gbogbo time yẹn.
Edwina sister jẹ́ kí n sáré interject yín a gbọ́ ti mama that wasn't in the picture right from gbàtí gbogbo wọn ti jọ wà but mama Mohbad made mention of pé tó bá àdúrà blessing agbogbo àwọn yẹn náà nǹkan kí ló sọ fún nípa àwọn yẹn you know I was the first person that made excuse for her pé bóyá ọmọ kékeré ló ń ṣe I was still stand up pé bóyá ọmọ kékeré ló ń ṣe but kí ló tún ṣe kí ló tún sọ fún pa àdúrà àti blessing náà. From what this mama said, the behavior wasn't only towards her.
Nítorí pé mo rántí pé mo mention kiri kan ní tèmi platform ní sísẹ tèmi ìgbà kan pé mo ti gbọ́ fídíò kan rí tí bàbá yẹn sọ pé ìfà ọ̀rọ̀ kiri tí wọ́n fà yìí ọ̀rọ̀ DM yìí bàbá yẹn sọ wípé pé kí Blessing wá búra pé òun ò sọ fóun wípé pé Mohbad sọ fún ẹ máa gbọ́ pé Mohbad sọ fún Blessing wípé òun kọ́ lòun lọ́mọ yẹn wípé kí ó jáde kó wá sọ bó ṣe ń pé bàbá yẹn wà manipulative ó lè máa manipulate gbogbo wọn here and there kó ó ní ọgbọ́n yẹn ní ọgbọ́n èmi òun kì í ṣe pé fún because mo kàn máa ń wò ó máa yẹ ó wà very manipulative ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká bá àwọn tó wà manipulative ṣe jẹ́ conniving manipulative
ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ ibi tí mo ti fẹ́ support yín sí ni pé fine tabanika bẹran we am a bẹran but for Baba Mohbad to manipulate a whole lot of people with just his little word pé èmi ni mo jìyà lórí ọmọ tí àwọn millions ẹ̀rọ tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn ẹ jẹ́ ká believe pé for real agbọ́n mélòó ló fẹ́ wà lórí Wùnmí tó fẹ́ fi lè ronú pé
narcissistic ṣẹ́rí tẹ́ bá béèyàn tó wà narcissistic gbélé tẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ tẹ́ bá jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ lásán tàbí ẹ bá pa wọn pàdé níbi iṣẹ́ ẹ máa mọ bí èèyàn burúkú tí wọ́n jẹ́ wọ́n lè da gbogbo ìlú rú ẹ rí mo rántí pé bàbá màmá Mohbad sọ nígbà kan wípé ìgbà tí wọ́n lọ ṣe kó mọ Liam yẹn nígbà tó lọ ṣe kó wọn Liam yẹn wípé òun dúró òun ò tiẹ̀ bá wọn dá sí kiri kan pé màmá Wùnmí wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ sí Jòsí ẹ lọ gbọ́ kílẹ̀ pé bára wọn ò tiẹ̀ gbà ipò wá pé Mohbad pé kí ló dé tí màmá ìyàwó ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí kiri ọmọ òun sọ fún pé ara yóò bá ti gbà ẹ wá máa lọ ṣé mọ̀ ó lè jẹ́ pé bóyá màmá yẹn ti rí gbogbo ìwà Wùnmí ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ wa tàbí ń sè àwa náà ti ṣerú ẹ̀rí kán máa sàn kan fún wa ká má gbọ́ ọmọ tó ń tẹ̀lé yìí mi sọ pé ọmọ yẹn ò dáa ṣùgbọ́n àwọn fámìlì ṣùgbọ́n bàbá ẹ̀ tí mò ń rí yìí ṣùgbọ́n ìyá ẹ̀ tí mò ń rí ṣé mọ̀ pé gbogbo wa náà ti wà ní situation tá a ti ìfẹ́ ti fọ́jú fún wa rí tí a kì í gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn parents wa ń sọ àwọn parents ẹ̀ ti lè máa wọ̀n yẹn even gbogbo àwọn èèyàn sọ ń sì pé kí ló dé tí màmá ẹ̀ ò dá sí I don't believe pé màmá ẹ̀ ò dá sí torí ìfáàdà káwọn family ò máa come out apart from olórí burúkú tó ń sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn tí bá gbà pé bàbá and I really give respect to that family to the mother and the father.
ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
well mo take it back tí o bá ń ṣe mọ̀ ìmí rò wípé tí kò bá ẹni pé màmá wọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ àti bàbá wọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn yẹn fi pé àwọn ò lè máa because wọn kí ló fẹ́ máa wá sọ ní kinní níta because àwọn náà mo lè bọ́ mọ́ wípé well máa máa support ẹni lè bọ́ kan tó ju ẹ̀ bá ìwọ náà ló kó gbogbo wàhálà ìwà ẹ jẹ́ ká wà frank about that bóyá gbogbo o ti lọ university o ti ṣe kinní entertainment èmi náà kì í ṣe gbogbo àwa la máa ń fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa go into that entertainment world bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí o bá ń ṣe pé bóyá ẹni tó bá ti lówó dáadáa nínú wọn tó bá mú wọn wálé lẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa sọ pé òkè kìdí kan tí ọ̀kan bá fídíò wálé ń sìn ẹ̀yin tẹ́ sọ pé ẹ̀ like entertainment ẹ̀ tẹ̀lé wéréwéré lẹ̀ máa ní òkè ó wà fan bó ṣe mọ̀ bóyá màmí ẹ̀ máa sọ pé ìwọ tún lọ school lọ wáṣẹ́ lọ ṣe kinní kan lọ bó ní gbogbo ara ti ṣọmọdé rí kò ní gbọ́ àwọn ìfẹ́ tàjẹ̀ ní fáwọn boyfriends ń bá ń gbà yẹn kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe.
ẹ̀rí sọ náà
ṣé mo fi pé bóyá ọmọ kékeré ní gbogbo wọn tó ṣe tẹ̀lé bọ́ọ̀lù yẹn nìyẹn tó ṣe tẹ̀lé bọ́ọ̀lù gbogbo inú ó dùn mí ó ń bà mí nínú iṣẹ́ tí n bá gbọ́ even ìgbà tí Davido ṣe wedding scene tí wọ́n sọ pé wípé ọmọ yẹn ó dàbí wípé kán rí bí Davido tí ọmọ yìí náà èèyàn ní láti lówó láti support èèyàn tí bàbá yẹn bá support ọmọ ẹ̀ tó àti àwọn méjèèjì bí wọ́n ṣe lówó yẹn ṣé mọ̀ ó máa wà fáìn fún wọn wọ́n compare Davido pẹ̀lú Chioma pẹ̀lú Wunmi àti kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bọ́ọ̀ yẹn ti wá láti broken home kò fẹ́ rù yẹn ó fẹ́ something different for his life òun ni gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ marriage gbogbo ẹ̀ kíkọ́ tó ń bá àṣebéèyàn ni mo gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní kí lórúkọ bọ̀ Obesere ṣebí wọ́n ní ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà educated accountant náà pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ dẹ̀ wà dẹ̀ ẹ̀ lè rí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ń ta but Obesere wọ́n lè máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ìyàwó ẹ̀ they were very close ọmọ yẹn lè máa wò pé òun ò fẹ́ rú nǹkan báyìí òun fẹ́ different thing fún life òun ṣe understand tí wọ́n ṣe lọ ṣe wedding tí wọ́n ṣe lọ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tí bàbá yẹn bá jẹ́ responsible person wọ́n gbé gbogbo nǹkan gbẹ̀yìn yẹn ó jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé èèyàn burúkú nìwọ náà tí wọ́n fi gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ gba ẹ̀yìn yẹn tí o mọ̀ ìwọ wá bọ́ síta ó ní yẹn ó ra fáfó ó fẹ́ gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún ìyá ẹ̀ tọ́mọ yẹn ò bá rí pé ìyá òun jà kò ní máa ṣe gbogbo yẹn fún ìyá ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn yẹn ó rí pé èèyàn burúkú ni ẹni pé bàbá yìí tí n bá rí $5 lọ́wọ́ náírà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ mi ó ló ṣe é ṣe gbogbo ó dẹ̀ ti bá bàbá yẹn gbé ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín that boy was very unfortunate láti live pẹ̀lú honestly kádìbọ̀ yẹn wà láyé gbogbo nǹkan tí bọ̀ yẹn ó já àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ pé ó fi nǹkan sínú ó kàn wù pé ó ń trust ọlọ́run tẹ́ bá rí orin yẹn náà ó ń trust ọlọ́run for a breakthrough ṣe mọ̀ at the point ó mọ gbogbo nǹkan tí màá yìí jẹ́ ló ṣe ń ṣàǹṣà láti jọ pé ṣe mọ̀ ẹni pé mọ̀ bàbá tí mo ní yìí ẹdìyẹ dàbí lóògùn máa fọ lẹ́yìn ni èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé ó lè da wàrà nù ni kò lè fọ́ wàrà ṣáàjẹ́ protect ṣé wọ́n disturb mama Mohbad náà sọ̀nà pé ó máa ń protect àwọn ó máa ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kò ń fẹ́ gbá wọn síta tí ìyá ẹ̀ ò bá dáa kí ló máa mu pè ìyá ẹ̀ padà kí ló máa mu tó lọ sọ pé ó yá ẹ lọ fẹ́ ìyá mi padà ìyá ẹ̀ ò dáa ìyá ẹ̀ ò dáa kí ló ní tó lọ sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ pé ẹ lọ fẹ́ ẹ ní láti fẹ́ ìyá mi padà tí jò sí dẹ́gbà tẹ́bí bá jò sí ó máa jó lójú kòkòrò tẹ́bẹ́ pé màá sọ pé nǹkan tó bá ní kó máa mu lọ mi ìfẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀ mi ìfẹ́ náà nìyẹn bọ́n torí ojú kòkòrò yẹn náà ló ṣe káàkiri gbogbo platform owó èní igba àwọn ìkòkò bàbá so mi ìfẹ́ ká blame Wùmí ọmọdé ṣe mọ̀ ojú ẹ̀ ti wá já but woman yẹn mo like sùúrù ẹ̀ one thing tí mo line ní ọ̀rọ̀ Wùmí yìí ó ní pé èmi ò tiẹ̀ sure bóyá mo lè bá quiet bí gẹ́yẹn ṣe wà quiet tí ò sọ nǹkan kan torí mi máa ń fẹ́ respond èmi ò ní dí ṣùgbọ́n mo rí pé ọmọ yẹn quiet kó dákẹ́ ṣé wá rí ẹ̀yọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó bá ń sọ tó bá ń jù jáde ó ń ba máa yẹn seriously ṣe mọ̀ bí pé kó máa ṣọ́ bí tó máa ti ju
kí ni orí ti tẹ fi rò pé ó ṣe quiet mà.
ṣé girl yẹn. ṣe mọ̀ èmi rò wípé ó kàn ṣe mọ̀ pé my husband is ó máa ń sọ wípé there is wisdom in your quiet and there is wisdom in being silent. Tẹ́ bá ń bá èèyàn jà tó bá dákẹ́